You are listening to the King on KKSM. KKSM Radio Revolution.
KKSM is 7 o'clock, and as I promised you, we have our interview at 7 o'clock, which she has arrived, ladies and gentlemen, and I think you're on air, so can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clear.
Okay, cool. So she goes by Mz.D, and all the way from Escondido. So tell a little something to the listeners. Who are you?
Danielle Sanga is my real name. I go by Mz.D. That's actually been given to me by being a teacher for many years and turned into my rap name.
Awesome. And how many years have you been doing rap?
On my own, rapping and writing has been since I was around 16. But prior to that, I was doing poetry since I was 8 years old, 9 years old, and slowly turned into poetry, turned into rap.
Turned into a creation and a masterpiece, right? So we're going to be, I believe you have 4 tracks for us today, correct?
Yeah.
So we're going to be putting that, and we're going to set it up and having her music. But we're going to get this interview started with some Black Eyed Peas. It's called Let's Get It Started, KKSM.
Let's get it started in here.
And the bass keeps running.
I Got What I Want by Jungle. So we're going to be having Mz.D. So you're on air. What's up?
What's up? How's everybody doing?
I don't know. How's everybody doing? Give me a call at 760-736-8375 if you have any question for Mz.D. So we're going to be having your first song, which is called The Lamb.
Yeah, and LAM actually stands for loving and mindful being. So if you keep that in mind when you're listening to the track, then you can actually tell that, okay, I'm not just talking about a lamb, an animal. It's a loving and mindful being.
Yeah, because I was hearing this song last night, and it's pretty deep. I'll tell you that. The lyrics are deep.
This one was originally a poem that I had written, and when I heard this song, I said, you know what? I had just gone through some crazy stuff, and you know when you go through the craziest of things, all of a sudden you can see the light in the darkness.
Right.
This was definitely the light to my darkness.
Awesome. So we're going to be putting The Lamb by Mz.D on KKSM, AM 1320, Palomar College Radio.com.
Living in the stormy weather, wonder when it will get better. Will my life vest save me from the flood? I escaped the sinking sand, but now I'm stuck in the mud. They say love will save you. If you're brave, you can overcome any obstacle you face. But disgrace and fear can leave you in an awkward place. You're on the boat, unaware of time and space. Will I leave this world without a trace? And am I moving at a steady pace? And when I meet my maker, I'll state my case. Broken, brittle, and bruised, you still walking with a back brace. Stab wounds in between my shoulder blades. The love remains and the pain stays. It festers, I flow. Your lies slice my throat. You're the muse for the poem of words that I wrote and write. I fight the temptation. Your touch, the sensation. Admiration is the explanation, leading me to my demise. I realize life, love, and laughter are the things we're all after. We have to identify our flaws, set aside our claws, cause the lion may feast, but the lamb knows the law. But the lamb knows the law. But the lamb knows the law. But the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb knows the law. But the lamb knows the law. But the lamb knows the law. But the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb knows the law of love and life, between the struggles and the strife and all the things you might like, but you know they're no good for you. Empowered by my consciousness and aware of my emotions, selective in my endeavors and slowly going through the motions, hoping to never fall victim of victimization, choosing to accept what is, no complications, facing trials most only see on the TV, thankful for tribulations for making me be grateful for all I have, soul searching filled with love. I don't need you to know that I'm enough, cause love is the answer. The questions, are you able? Yes, I'm making changes, but no, I'm no angel. Telling me to pretend I'm not remains humble and takes only what she needs. The lion feels with pride, the lamb practice what she preaches. Teaches humanity to forego their vanity. Insanity may come, life lessons through tragedy. Blessings from above, I give my power to none. The lion in me died, but the lamb within is filled with love. Love. But the lamb knows the love. But the lamb knows the love. But the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb knows the love. But the lamb knows the love. But the lamb knows the love. But the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb knows the love.
KKSM The Lamb by Mz.D. So wow. So tell me, what inspired you to write these lyrics?
Honestly, it was due to some major pain that I had to go through, and seeing the difference between individuals who carry the light and carry that weight of negativity with the darkness. I just wanted to kind of give people that contrast between the two, and kind of, you can take what you want from it. Everybody probably has their own perception, and that's cool. That's the creative, vibe, that if you want to go with it, figure out what you feel with it, then you can transcribe it however you like.
Right. And then how long did it take you to make this song? Like did it take you weeks, months, decades? What was the process of that, the duration?
Well, since it was a poem first, it just took me a couple hours just writing it. And the hook, I actually was not going to have it be so simplistic. Actually, my friend Danny, Boogie D, he's the one who I was practicing with before I had actually even recorded it. And I just went with it and said, the lamb, knows the law. And I kept going with it. And he goes, you need to keep it like that. And hey, respect. I ended up keeping it. So thanks. Good looking out, Boogie D.
Yeah, and then he was here like 2 weeks ago, and which, he did an amazing job too, especially
I was
freestyle.
Watching.
Yeah, and then are you good at freestyle?
I didn't really start freestyling. I was more of a writer all these years, so I would tell people, I don't freestyle, I just write. And then the more I actually started getting into recording and realizing what it all is about, hip-hop and emceeing and everything, I realized, you have to be able to try and go with the flow. Sometimes it's going to be whack, sometimes it's going to be dope, but that, it's all part of it.
Correct. So we're going to be having another song. Which one would you want your next song to be?
I'm thinking maybe Diligent, since that's another kind of upbeat one. And ironically enough, I wrote that song 2008, had lost the beat that I had originally wrote it to, so I kind of said, you know what, let it go, it's okay. My brother found the beat last year, so I said it's only right that I record this, even though these lyrics are written so long ago.
Right. So we're going to be putting some Incubus after...
Diligent.
Oh, Diligent.
We're
going to be putting...
That's a big story for that one, man.
Right. We're going to be putting some Diligent after this split commercials. Be right back.
And in my car listening to KKSM, the Radio Revolution. KKSM, best channel on the planet, playing all my favorite jams at San Diego Community College.
KKSM, and we have the interview, which she goes by Mz.D, and you're on air. So anything like you would like to say to the listeners right now, just anything you want, what would it be?
If I could say anything to you guys, I would just say, number one, thank you for the love and support that you guys have showed me. It means the most to me, since this year has been one of the hardest years of my life. And actually, I just wanted to thank you for having me on the show, man.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's my pleasure, because I take care of my friends. That's why they call me the king.
Nice.
So we're going to be putting Diligent. So tell me a little bit about this song.
Well, as I said, it was written back in like 2008, and it was just, this is one of me originally coming out, trying to figure out what's my flow going to be like, what's my sound. And ironically enough, I originally kind of tried to come out a little bit too harsh, I think. It was like, meditate and daydream, only to see that it's not what it may seem. Like, it was too, I'm like, that's not me, So I had to change it up, and what you hear is kind of me finding my sound.
Awesome. I like that freestyle. Little tiny freestyle right there. So we're going to be putting Diligent by Mz.D here at KKSM, the Radio Revolution. Diligent by Mz.D here at KKSM. Now, one thing I want to ask about this song, I noticed that there's like a little, slightly, maybe 0.5 second of just silence. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Well, I think it's crucial to have pauses because some things, you know, the pauses really make a difference.
Right. Well, I just asked because I don't know whether that was like from like a edit version, but now you tell me that that's part of the song. That's actually like, I like that because I'm like, wait, what happened? You know, but you know, it's part of your song. Like, so like that little pause there, like, I think it like could like signify like some things there. You know, sometimes we gotta have pause in life and then go back to reality.
See, with Luis, my producer, he's the one who usually goes in with the beat and he'll say, you know what, it would sound really good if right here we just took out the beat or took out this snare or this, and little things like that make the beat stand out a little bit more to me. So I have much respect for him, man.
And speaking of Luis Mariscal, tomorrow is his birthday on Earth Day. So, and he told me to do this for him. So if he's hearing, Luis, happy birthday, brother.
Happy early birthday, Luis.
Happy birthday. I'm going to take you to a strip club. I'm not just kidding. So, and then we're going to be having some more two of your songs, but we just have a song request and they would like to listen to Miss New Booty, KKSM.
Call it Port Bubba Sparks.
It's time for the riddle of the day with the king.
Riddle me this, riddle me that. What is it that no man wants to have, but no man wants to lose? 760-736-8375. If you think you have the answer to the riddle of the day, let me repeat that. What is it that no man wants to have, but no man wants to lose? What do you think about there? What do you think that's the answer, Mz.D?
That's tough. I need a little minute to think about that. No man wants to have, but then they don't want to lose it?
Yeah,
Really?
take a lucky guess. Maybe you could win a KKSM sticker.
Abby, help me out here.
No need, no pressure, no. But if you think you have it, Mz.D, you could tell me that later. Think about it. And if you guys think you have it, say 760-736-8375, or else you could like be on air and ask Mz.D anything you want or any questions. So I believe we're gonna put Incubus. Is that correct?
Yeah, Incubus. And actually, there's a crazy story about Incubus. It stems from the relationship that I had with my ex for 10 years. And we spent from, I was 16 years old, 15 years old when we met. And the title itself, Incubus, means a male demon believed to have sexual intercourse with sleeping women or a cause of distress or anxiety. Ironically enough, my ex turned out to be the Escondido Creeper, breaking into homes and, you know, doing things illegally with young women and young children. So this song is just portraying how I thought he was my world and my everything. He was my king and I was the queen and we had it all, so I thought. And turns out he was just the devil.
I just love how you just said it like that, and with enthusiasm, like you just look and say he was the devil.
I mean, you know, now I see he just had a lot of darkness. He's not necessarily the devil, but he had some deep demons that he had to deal with, you know. So if you listen, that's telling the story based on that. So
yeah, and I listened to that last night, and wow, you got some, like, you're going deep on that, right?
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, that one hit some heartstrings for sure, and I had cried a couple tears for that one and whatnot, but it all helped me heal through the process, you know?
Right. So we're going to put some Incubus by Mz.D here at KKSM, the Radio Revolution. KKSM Incubus by Mz.D. Oh man, this song, like, it makes me chuckle in a good way too, but because like I don't know, you're like literally like just, you know, talking about it, it's more kind of like a diss too in a way.
It's I'm telling a little story and then kind of being like, you know what, you ain't nothing.
Right. So how long did it took you to realize that he was the devil?
Honestly, it was like a sudden hit because on February 16th of 2015, about 15 to 20 detectives and policemen just came knocking on my door, took all my electronics. They still have them to this day. I'm still trying to get that back. They came, they had to do a sweep, interview me, my daughter, everybody, and they just let me know, hey, your guy is in here for these counts, 17 different counts, and his bail was up to like the millions. I'm like, whoa.
Wow.
Whoa, like that's when I realized he wasn't who I thought he was at all.
So if you don't mind me asking, a little bit personal question, is he still doing time till today?
Oh yeah, he's still in jail right now, and he actually is gonna come up to his trial coming up pretty soon. And the detectives had let me know that he probably will be doing life for the amount and of things he had done. And evidence they have, he had recorded things on his phone. I mean, things were crazy, man.
Right. And then on that lyrical, when I like the fact how you said you thought he was your king, he thought that you were his queen, and I'm like, okay,
I wish him no ill will.
Yeah,
he's still blissing to my mind. Behind bars is where he spends his time.
Nice. And then, but you don't have any contact with him at all whatsoever? Everything stopped?
No, the last time I ever contacted him was last year, and just to give him a little update on my life and just to say, we're done, and it was a good run, and I gave him thanks actually for all the good times and the memories and whatnot, and then I also said, forget you for what you did to my daughter and countless other chicks, little girls. Yeah,
and then, to take the negativity and turn it into a positive, it made you who you are today, correct?
Oh my God. I think this was the major growth that needed to happen, and it was an unfortunate event that had to occur, but so many lessons came out of it.
Yeah, because now you sound like a winner now.
Hey, I guess I always was a winner, but now I realized it.
Exactly.
We're all winners.
You're a blind, and you just didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Kind of like you're a poet, and you didn't even know it. Correct? Because it's all you do is win now.
All I do is win, no matter what.
which is going to be the next song request. All I do is win, and we're going to get back to the interview after this song. KKSM. We win all the time. So we have a song request, and they would actually, now that you're back, now tell me a little bit about, your inspiration of, the singers, rappers, the artists back in the days. Who was it?
Female-wise, it was definitely like Lauryn Hill, Brandy, Monica, Aaliyah. Of course, anything for Selena's.
Selena's.
Yeah, and then as I got a little bit older, I mean, those were the female influences, but then it kind of came up to underground hip-hop. That's when, 2006, I think I finally got introduced to Slug, from Atmosphere, and Immortal Technique, Aesop Rock, Binary Star. All of them kind of influenced me on my writing technique, because prior to that, I had been more trying to write songs, singing and whatnot, and I realized I actually prefer to rap.
Why rapping and not singing? Because, I hear your vocals. You sing really good.
I think it's just me. I need to get a little bit more self-confidence when it comes to it. I'm real with myself, so I know my range and I know where I'm limited. Mm-hmm. And so I'm a little bit more confident in my rapping style because I was writing and doing poetry for so long. Singing, that's a real skill. So like Mariah Carey, I can't hit those same notes. So you shouldn't compare yourself anyways. But
me neither.
But woo,
she could sing.
She can sing.
And then did you had any singing lessons when you growing up?
No, I didn't. Once I turned 18, I kind of did my own. I bought the singing lessons and kind of just got the basic foundations.
Right.
And then was like, I can't afford this right now, so I'm gonna just practice at home.
Right. And then we just had a question saying all over from San Marcos Anonymous. How old are you?
How old am I? I am 26.
26. Oh, no way.
July. I'm a moon child, Cancer baby.
I'm a Gemini.
That explains a lot. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
it does.
I'm just
It does. We do everything the last minute. We change our mind the last minute. I hate it, but it is what it is. And then now, like, for, like, male singers, artists, rappers, who's your favorite one?
Oh, you can't do that to me.
Come
My
on.
favorite one? That's
favorite.
hard. I mean, obviously, I was heavily influenced. Everyone knows Tupac. Come on now.
Tupac.
He had that West Coast sound. He had passion. There's a difference between those who rap and just they're saying something. Boo, boo, boo. He's like, let me tell you how I feel, and this is like what we need to do. And I'm like, respect. If I got to get my game up when it comes to that.
Right. What about Eminem?
Oh, lyrically, yeah, Eminem tears it up.
He
tears it up.
He did it from the get-go and still is,
Do you know his first project? Well, that I know of, Infinite. I mean, that project, people don't really know about that one, but if you look it up, Infinite.
Which songs?
The song is called Infinite,
Oh,
but
it's Infinite?
the title of the album is actually Infinite too, but that song right there. Can I do a request? Can we play that one?
Yeah. Well, we're going to be playing some Eminem right now, and then I'm going to take a look for that one. And then when we come back, we're going to be having your last song and anything you want to say.
Awesome.
KKSM, the real Slim Shady.
May I have your attention, please?
Shady by Eminem. That's an old school song. Don't you think? It's pretty old school, huh?
I love it. It's original.
Right. So before I go to commercial, this person, his name is Carlos from Carlsbad. He's at work and he's listening in between his lunch break. But he told me to ask you this. He didn't want to be on air.
Hey,
he was too embarrassed.
You guys need to call in and talk to me. Come on now.
And he told me to ask this, because he got to go to work, back to work. So his question is, well, actually, he's giving a compliment about your voice. And he likes your voice.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Carlos.
It's very soothing, and dice que ya está todo bien enamorado.
At least my voice is soothing because my laugh, a little bit penetrating.
Right. So his question is, are you single?
No. That's a little personal. I'm gonna keep my personal to myself, but
that was his question. And I'm telling you, this is the KKSM hotline, 760-736-8375. If you have any questions, or if you want to be on air and just tell Mz.D anything, compliments, any support and love and respect. Be right back.
Healthy Fresh Art.
Yo, it's your boy Bash from GG Bound, and you listen to KKSM 1320, the Radio Revolution.
Yo, what up, guys? This is Big C, and you listen to KKSM, the Radio Revolution.
KKSM, and we are back with my guest, Mz.D.
What up?
All over from Esco. So, were you born and raised in Esco?
Yes, I was. Palomar Hospital.
Didn't they close that hospital down?
They still have it up, but they have that other one right here, too. It's nice, that new one.
Yeah. It's all the way up in the hill.
Yeah.
Silent Hill.
By the brewery.
Yeah, so we had this other call. His question is all the way from Riverside. His question is that how long, I didn't really quite understand his questions, but I'm going to, translate it. I guess he wanted to know is that how long more are you planning on doing it? Is this your goal, your dream?
This is a dream of mine, but I've put all my hopes into it. If I make it, cool. If I don't, I'm not going to be upset because it's more for the love and the passion behind it. This is me healing and dealing and growing, and if you vibe with it, then you do, and thank you if you do. But if you don't, then it's okay, So, but overall, yeah, I am going to start pushing it harder. It turned it from a pastime to a passion.
I like that. I mean, of course, that's how it is to music artists out there. You don't rest until you actually rest in peace. That's it. And one of the questions here is, what does the title of your mixtape mean? What does it mean, your mixtape?
It's titled Maraki, which is actually a Greek term, and it actually means, the way that they used it was when you're doing something with all your creativity and your soul, so much so that you leave a piece of yourself in your work. So that's basically what this mixtape was, my heart and soul, and I left a little piece of me in there. And now with the new music that I do, it's kind of like a regrowth, a reincarnation, I guess, of myself.
Right. So this mixtape, are you still working on it, or is it like something new?
Now I'm going to be starting something completely new, but I'm still doing shows for the old mixtape for everything, because it just came out like 2 months ago, so it's still fresh, but everything now is going to change into a new direction. So this was all pain, struggle coming up, and the new stuff is all about, okay, you found that light and you realized it was within you the whole time. So it's more influencing on focus on self-love, not trying to love other people. You got to love yourself first.
Right. And then from your recently show that you did in Inland Taverns, I've been hearing this. I don't know if it's true, but I heard that you have stage fright. Is that true?
It's funny that you should say that, because I do, but it's not so much that I have a fear in performing. It's more that I'm an empath, and an empath means I'm able to get your vibes and feel what you're feeling regardless of if you're telling me anything. So in big crowds, maybe I won't show it, but I can feel what you guys are feeling. So if people are having a bad day, if people are having negative vibes, I go up there and I feel way too many things, and I have to center myself. So as long as I can center myself, I don't have stage fright. But if I'm too deep into everybody else in the crowd, feeling them, it could go the other way.
And is that how you deal with it?
Yeah, I have to really meditate and kind of make sure I don't do no drinking, anything beforehand. I'm just centered, completely centered, and just what's going to get me high is the music.
I haven't heard that before. I actually like that answer. And are you currently doing any shows or working on any new project?
Yes, I'm actually working on just releasing some new singles, just to have new music coming out and whatnot while I'm working on the next project. But we have a show coming up with MzD, Boogie D, True, J Rogue. I got Moises. Everybody is going to be at Rookies on the 30th. So make sure y'all go.
Oh, yeah.
Go. It's going to be a really fun night. We have a really dope lineup. And then also, we can't miss out on Bassam's show the 29th. He's going to be opening for Immortal Technique.
Yeah, I know, respect. Immortal Technique.
That's exciting.
When I saw that post, I'm like, wow, I'm proud of you,
Well, he just was with Bone Thugs, too, and I was there just rocking out.
Really?
They played the classics. It's surreal.
Right. I mean, bummer, I wanted to go, but, I have this radio show to take care of.
Are you going to be able to go to our show on the 30th?
Of this month?
30th of this month at Rookies in Oceanside.
I don't think so. I'm going to be going out of state. So
it's okay. I'll record it for you.
Yeah, please. I mean, it seemed like every single time I go out of state, a lot of cool things happens. It's like they look at my schedule like, all right, Izzy's out of here. Let's do it, guys. Come on. But it's all right. It's all right. So what songs are you going to be doing at the show at Ricky's?
The ones that I'm showing you today, those ones for sure. I might do 2 new tracks that you guys haven't heard, and they're totally against what I've been doing before. They're a little bit more dance, a little bit more out there. I'm gonna experiment with that. It should be fun.
All right. So I believe that we kind of lost time, but how about this? I'm gonna give you an extra 15 minutes. Are you okay with that?
I'm cool with that, man.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, because it was my fault.
Man, we're just having too much fun. You know how it goes. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, the phones are ringing like hotcakes for, people like me. But we're gonna be putting your last song, which would be Taking Over. And so, tell the listeners about that.
Yeah, that one, every single song on this mixtape kind of represents some kind of my grieving process. Either it's sadness, either it's denial, acceptance, or this one was definitely my anger. And I'm talking about my ex used to do music as well. He was pursuing his dream and I was supporting him and not pursuing my own dream. Well, I'm kind of calling him out a little bit, saying, you're done and now I'm taking over. And so when you listen to it, I'm calling, and it's also to just any of those rappers that are all about talking about money, fame, all that. It's like, you know, talk about something with substance. Talk about what you really go through, what's going on in your hood, what you've been through. Like, that's the kind of stuff I want to hear. I don't need to hear, you know, people fronting. Ain't no future in your fronting.
Right? Not at all. You know, the secret of being success is being positive and not, you know, relying on people who are negative.
But then also I'm saying, you know, I'm taking over, but then I'm also saying, you know, I am who I am. And I'm kind of saying you should be saying that too. When I'm saying I am who I am, and I really, you know, I'm saying you sing along with it and just go, I am who I am, and own who you really are. Because in the end, there's only one of you, you know?
Right. And there's only one of you. Like, there's only one of me. There's only, but
one,
you know,
King Izzy, one Mz.D.
There you go. There you go. So I'm going to be putting your song after my news, which is taking over, which is going to be the ending and wrapping up of your interview.
Oh, for
but
sure.
Be right back. So, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard Mz.D. So if you want to call 760-736-8375, put you on area code, ask or whatever you want. So we're going to be putting some news starting right about now. And I am back. The King is back, and it's about over 8 hours. Yeah, I mean, I know that the interview usually is from 7 and 8, but, you know, I'm giving Mz.D. an extra 15 minutes or even more. If, you know, you guys want to call in 760-736-8375, and we're back on air. So, you know, say a little bit hello to everybody, actually worldwide. Most of this goes out to the third world country in Vietnam and all over there. They're listening right now, so you could say a little bit something to them.
I want to say first, thank you for those of you who have actually tuned in, and those of you watching right here. I see a couple of you guys right there. Thank you.
Right, or else they're listening on Cox Cable Channel 957. Good eye
Yeah.
on that one. So tell me, like, a little bit more, like, who are you behind your name, Mz.D.?
I think that's a hard question because I am who I am, so you can't really use words to define it. But if you want to talk about it on the outside, I'm a mom first. I have a daughter who's 11 years old, actually. Then I'm a teacher. I actually work at the Escondido High School District with the little kids, and it's with teen moms to have children and they want to continue going to school, since I was a teen mom as well. So kind of paying it forward, and you get to see everybody's struggles and help them through their struggles. Then there's the poet side of me, the introverted me that wants to just stay home and read and write. And then there's the social side of me who's ready to go out and have a good time with my girls and my homies and whatnot. So I don't know. I think people are just made up of different layers, like an onion, you know? So to really get to know somebody takes time, you know? So I hope people are getting to know me a little bit better from the show, you know? From the questions they ask and whatnot.
Oh yeah, I think they are. That one funny one we heard earlier. So how could people contact your music, or if they want to buy your music, do you have like a page, iTunes, SoundCloud?
Actually, my mixtape is free to the public, so I have it on YouTube and SoundCloud. So it's soundcloud.com/MzD27, and I'm actually printing hard copies, so if you come to the next show, I'm going to be handing out free mixtapes. I mean, I'll say donations if you want. There's really no charge, though. I want you to hear the music, pass it on to somebody else, you know, get my name out there.
And how could people, like, follow you on social media?
Everything is usually under Mz.D27. So if you go facebook.com Mz.D27 or Instagram, the best way to contact me though would probably be through Facebook direct message. If you just hit me up with a hey or what's up girl, I'm probably not going to write back. But if you come correct and say, you know, hey, I'm coming with this information and want to link up and do something like that, I will respond.
So there you go, guys. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to go up and talk to her, don't be saying, "What's up, girl?" You know, she would just
come with respect, right? Respect. You're talking to a queen.
Exactly. So I believe everybody's waiting for the last song, which is called "Taking Over," because she's taking over the world.
I'm taking over the station. Taking over.
Literally. So we're gonna put "Taking Over" by Mz.D here at KKSM AM 1320, PalomarCollegeRadio.com. KKSM taking over, because Mz.D is finally taking over. Is that correct?
Yeah, you know.
Correct. So we just had a call right now from Esco. His name is Dino.
Nice.
I don't know if you know him.
What's up, Dino?
You know him?
No.
And his question is, from 5 artists, who would you like to collaborate with?
Ooh. I get 5 choices here, so that's pretty broad.
Yeah, I don't know if he meant like here, like
locally
or just anybody. But
if we're gonna say anybody, for sure, number 1, her name is Dessa, and she's actually from a group called Doomtree. I don't know if you heard of them, but underground, she's dope. Check her out. It's Dessa. Badly Broken Code is my number 1 album. She's someone very poetic, very she's a writer first as well, so that's probably why I vibe with her. So definitely her. Greaves, I don't know if you know Greaves from Rhymesayers. He's super dope. I would love to work with Greaves from there. If I could go back in time, Tupac. That'd be dope. I don't even know if I would be ready for that, but Tupac. The last 2 from my heart would be Aaliyah and who was the other one I was going to say? Lauryn Hill. I mean, I know Aaliyah's gone, but R.I.P., but right. Lauryn Hill, she's one of my biggest influences. I mean, she's got the light. She's got the heart. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm barely on my path of awakening and enlightenment, but all her music, the older I get and the more light that shines within, I can see it. She's got it.
Mm. So there's your answer, Dino from Esco. If you want to call
good
again.
Question, Dino.
Right? If you want to call again, I'll put you on air.
Yeah,
I'll put anybody on air. 760-736-8375. Got to say very slow. 760-736-8375. I'm going to be putting a song right now, you know, everybody all-time favorite. And then I believe I have one more last question after this song. So, KKSM, straight out of Compton. Do you actually have any music videos?
No, right now currently I only have lyric videos that I've made because I kind of want the words in my lyrics to be more important than any kind of visual. I know they say sex sells and whatnot, so I'm pretty sure if I got up there and posed for the video, it would get a little bit more hits, but I kind of want the music to speak for itself. But I do have a shoot lined up beginning of next month, so it will be coming soon.
So that's one of your projects too?
Yeah, that's one of them.
So on which song are you going to do the music video on?
For the first one, I think it's going to be Diligent, just because that's the most original track. But you know I'm going to have to do a video for Incubus, and that one's going to be kind of more intricate, so it'll take a little bit of time.
Okay, all right. You know what? How about this? Since, like, you know, more listeners are listening, how about we put Diligent again?
Oh, down. I'm down with it. Let's play Diligent.
And one thing, too, I had a request that some people want to hear me rapping.
Ooh, get it.
I'll do that after that, and then maybe we could, like, collide together.
Let's
and go.
do it.
So here it is, Diligent by Mz.D here at KKSM, the Radio Revolution. So, are you guys ready? Are you ready? Here I go. Ready?
Oh, let's get this.
Okay,
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Let's do this. KKSM. They call me Ken Izzy because I'm always busy. People say I'm crazy, but the words are just so lazy. Do you know what they say about me every day? You're a failure like the mayor, so please say your last prayer. People People always talk like they know the perfect walk. Huh, we mess up, we get up. Don't you dare to give that up. I finally understand about that famous man. Treat the people like yourself. Don't be fake and be the help. Be the help. Be the help. Be yourself. Be the help. Be the help. Don't be fake. I used to live on fear with every single tear. Sitting down by myself at the Osai Pier when people would judge me like it was a hobby. Ask my friend Bobby. He said, you guys are snobby. I'm about to end this song to make this show go long. Peace out, guys. I love you all. I'll see you at the mall. Peace.
Get it. Hey, you got that 80s style.
Go ahead.
To this 80s beat, let's see. And that was a written, homie. I'm gonna do written too.
9 seconds.
Go. I'm a poet. Hey, pick it up, pick it up. I'm a poet, and I'm rapping in cursive. Blood-filled ink, living life with a purpose. I slept soundly with the serpent, a ticking time bomb, left flustered and fervent. I feel the current separation, the current. Call the critics, criticize my creation. The audience is lost between the syllables. Paying the cost cause you're tossed and too damn cynical. I'll never conform to the box you wanna fit me in every form I take, I can try and let you in. It's never the norm once I finally let you in. Many will mourn cause they're torn, but in the end they win. Cause they give it up, not trying to fit into a mold. Live on a higher vibe. Whether you're young or you're old, the world isn't cold. It only lacks the heat from the fire deep within your soul. The sky isn't the limit, the present is here, so live it. Try and give it all you got, and accept every thought, then let it go. I'm here, so let me know. Not only about your sunny days, tell me about the snow. We are diverse. Diverse. Do we got a caller? Hey, get it. Hey, it's hard. I can't be no Twister, man. I'm trying to be like Twister up in here. I ain't got those kind of skills.
That's pretty good.
I ain't got those kind of skills.
So we got the caller back on air.
Hey,
so go ahead. If you could hear me, you're on air, man. Can you hear me? Is he there again? Are you, you can speak whenever you want. Don't be shy. Go ahead.
Don't be shy.
No, he's not there.
Do you have to put it up to your ear?
No, you know, the way, I don't know what's going on. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we're having some technical difficulties with the
Don't lie,
the
you
phone.
got him on hold. You trying to put him on hold?
No, I guess he's just being shy. I'm not sure. This is the third time.
I have that effect on people sometimes. No, I'm just teasing.
Yeah, so it was a pretty good show. Good interview.
I had good vibes, man. Great vibes.
Yeah,
some
and
dope
then,
questions.
Oh yeah, like and then hopefully, you know, this won't be the last time because like now everybody has already came in, Bass MG and Danny, and now you. Now let's put Luis.
Hey, let's pull him in here, right?
Because I believe that Luis had he was involved with the King of Beats once. I don't know if you knew about that.
Oh, no.
And he put his music in. I like it. I mean, I believe, like, Luis, if you're listening, you should be on this show, too, because you're very talented.
Yeah.
Always working, helping everybody out.
Those late nights in the studio, man, we respect it. We respect it, man.
Right. So, like, let's see, do I have any questions for you? Like, I'm trying to think and just improvise with these questions here. But if you guys have any question, 760-736-8375. We're still going to be on the station, and we'll be putting some more good music, which is Daddy Yankee, Gasolina, KKSM. KKSM, Gasolina by Daddy Yankee. Every single time I hear that song, it makes me want to dance. So if you guys are hearing me, the King, I hope you're dancing too, because in the other room out there, I could see there like a party going on there, right?
Hey, you know, we were getting down in here.
Right. So, any last words, any quote, message that you want to like give the listeners, you know, for, you know, wrapping up this interview?
Yeah, I'm not trying to preach or anything, but I just want to say that my music is really just a message. I'm the messenger, you know. I'm nobody special, and yet I'm everything special at the same time, if that makes sense, you know, the yin and yang of life. But I just want to say, everybody, shine your light as bright as you can. You know, I understand that we all have darknesses and we all have our ups and downs and everything that we have to go through, but find something that you're passionate about and put it in that, because good things will come eventually. I mean, look at me now. Last year, you know, going downhill, sad and whatnot, and this year having a blast right here with King Izzy, you know, on the KKSM show. I mean, good things, and much love to everybody. Please, you know, support your local artists, your local creative individuals that do any type of art, you know, because, you know, they're trying to take that away from us, and we got to keep it going strong. Right.
So, and to all your friends, do you have any fans? Do you know by...
You know what's ironic is that I didn't think I had many fans. You know, you post up your music, you get like a couple likes, you know, people here and there just being shysty with their likes and whatnot, but that doesn't define you anyways. But I was just at a little function with my girlfriend, and somebody just came up out of nowhere and was like, Daniela, oh my gosh, gave me a hug and was like, can I get a picture with you? And I go, whoa. I told my friend, I'm like, it's surreal. That's my first official fan. So I'm just grateful. If anything, I'm learning from everybody. So anyone that I meet that comes in, I'm like, we're on the same level.
Nice. And that's really good that you have fans, and, you know, like, you know, because of them, you know, you are who you are, and the supporters and friends and families. And since you mentioned about your daughter, she's listening right now?
She should be listening, you know.
What's her name?
Alicia.
Alicia? Mm-hmm. Alicia or Alicia?
Alicia.
Well, Alicia, you know, you should be proud of your mom. You know, she's doing all this for you.
Yeah.
For you. So
I tell her I want to get her on a track. She's like, no, that's for you, Mom.
When she grows up, she'll be the next legacy, though.
Right? I'm like, you got this, girl.
Yeah, and it's going to pass on to your generation, because I don't know where my generation is, but it's okay. It's okay. So, you know, thanks for coming. Thanks for being part of the show.
Thank you for having me, man. Thank you.
No problem. And, you know, always, you know, say goodnight to the whole world out there.
Hey, good night, everyone. Stay safe and keep it G.
The station with the best music.
I love the music. Best music.